listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of Noise Media Network, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County and beyond. Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land, all of you around the world listening to the sound of my voice. It is a lovely day here in Gwinnett County. A little crisp, 40 degrees, going up to a high of 58, so it's still nice, pretty nice for December. 58 degrees in December, all you gotta do is throw on the sweater and keep it moving, so that's still pretty nice. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Today is Wednesday, December the 15th. It's hump day, baby. It is hump day. You have made it to the middle. Yes, you have. For some of you, that means you got a couple days left. Some of you, not so much. You got to keep going. Sorry about that, guys. Can't do anything to control that, but for those of you who are in the middle, congratulations on making it to the middle. Want to give some happy birthday shout-outs before I get moving. Happy birthday shout-out to my good friend Emmanuel. I call him Man. So does the rest of his family and friends. We call him Man. Happy birthday, Man. And many, many more. I also want to give a happy birthday shout out to my good friend Robert Hockler. Happy birthday, Robert. These people I've known forever, y'all. When I tell you I've known them for 30-something years, I've known them for 30-something years. They've been friends for that long. So happy birthday, fellas. I wish you many, many, many. And what's crazy is they lived right around the corner from each other in East Orange. I grew up in Newark. They grew up in East Orange, but I met them some years later. And not knowing that they knew each other, and we didn't know each other together, so it was crazy. Anyway, we're all friends, and I want to wish the fellas happy birthday, many, many, many more. All right, so today is National Wear Your Pearls Day. Yes, put your pearls on, baby. Wear your pearls today, because you are a pearl. Pearl is hard and unique and one of a kind. That's you. I should have used that for the closing, right? I should have. It sounded like a closing. Oh Lord, it's National Cupcake Day. Listen. I know y'all love cupcakes. I'm not telling you to go out and eat a bunch of cupcakes, but I'm telling you it's National Cupcake Day. I know some folks say, oh my goodness, I get a free day. No, you don't get a free day. You get one cupcake. Don't go crazy. It's National Herders Day, so for all the cat herders out there, it's National Cat Herders Day. Okay, so who herd cats? Are you talking about like big cats in Africa somewhere? Like who actually herd cats? I don't even know that people made up these days. I'm just saying. I'm going to make up a day. I say that every year, right? And I haven't made up a day. I'm going to make me up a day. I don't know what it's going to be yet. I'll let you know, though. It's also National Bill of Rights Day. Yep, National Bill of Rights. So celebrating Bill of Rights. So you got a Bill of Rights. It's National Bill of Rights Day. All right, let's get on with these horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Michael Thiessen for today, December the 15th, Wednesday, hump day. You made it to the middle. We're going to kick it off like we always do, and that is with Aries. Accept the inevitable. Involvement in financial schemes will be followed by losses. You can solidify your relationship if you plan a special evening with your mates. All right, listen. If you're going to do anything when it comes to finances, do your homework. That way you won't fall and get into a scheme because you're going to lose. I'm just trying to help you out. Do your homework. Ask the right questions, right? Don't just go out there following people trying to get rich quick. There's no such thing. If it were, I would have found it. I'm just trying to I'm just telling the truth. If there was a way to get rich quick, Lord knows I would have found it. I did not. Everything I found came with a lot of hard work and a lot of discipline and a lot of knowledge and wisdom and some support from others. So don't do that, Aries. Don't be trying to find no financial schemes to get involved in because you're going to lose. Just trying to save some time and money. Matter of fact, you want to know about some financial things, listen in tonight at 6 p.m., 7 p.m. with Carol and I talk about investing. Yeah, you want to know about, we're going to talk about IRAs and Roth IRAs. IRAs and Roth IRAs. We're going to talk about the difference tonight. So be sure to tune in at 7 p.m. live. You can listen to us on LinkedIn. You can watch us on LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, Roku. All of those places live tonight, 7 p.m. You want to know about money, that's the show to listen to. All right, cool. We're going to be talking about IRAs tonight and Roth IRAs. What's the difference and why does it matter? All right, so be sure to tune in. Go to LinkedIn, look for Noise Media Network, follow Noise so you'll get the alert when the show pops up. Go to Facebook, look for Noise Media Network, and follow Noise Media Network, and you will get the link. You will get the notification when it's time for the show to pop up. Okay? If you got a Roku at home, go to the Roku store, get the Noise Media Network app, and when it's time for the show to come on, you can watch it on television. All right? Cool. If you want to go to Twitter, go follow Noise Media Network on Twitter, and when the show comes on, it pops up. And if you want to go to YouTube, go follow Noise Media Network on YouTube, and when the show comes on, it pops up. Yes, you can get it. It's live. Taurus, you may find that doing odd jobs around the house will be successful and appreciated by loved ones. Your family needs to spend more time with you. Don't get involved in other people's problems. Let people handle their own business today, Taurus. I know you want to help them out. Not for you to do. Let them get involved with their own stuff. All right, cool. You got it? All right, great. Gemini, overspending or unexpected bills could set you back. You may find it difficult to control your emotions. Don't try to deal with important issues or make changes that will upset the apple cart. Yeah, no. Don't you hate unexpected bills? I swear I do. And you be like, where did this come from? How I missed it? This happened to me last month, and I swear I really don't know how I missed it. So I got a notice in the mail for the electric bill, right? And I'm like, wait a minute now. I know I paid the electric bill, but what happened was the electric bill is due at the end of the month, so I pay everything on the 1st, and I thought I had paid it, because even though it's due at the end, I always pay everything on the 1st. So by the time the end comes, it's already paid. I thought I had paid it. I'm like, why are they sending me a notice? And sure enough, I forgot it. And I hardly ever forget a bill. Hardly ever. And that was a shocker to me. And I was like, oh, that'll never happen again. But that was an unexpected bill because I thought I had paid it. And I hate those. So listen, I'm only human. I make mistakes too. I really do. A lot of them. I'm only human. Of flesh and blood I'm made. Remember that song? Oh, I'm probably messing it up. Human. Bound to make mistakes. Yeah, I'm only human. Cancer. You will have good ideas for home improvement projects. You can't live your life for others. Relationships will be erratic today. Listen, Cancer, we want you to put out good energy today. Relationships are going to be great. That's the good energy you're going to put out. Relationships are great today. I accept nothing less than greatness today. That's the affirmation for today. All right? You have good ideas for home improvement projects. Do them this weekend. Yeah. And don't try to live your life for others. This is your life. You get one life to live. Live it the way you want to live it. I know that you want to please people. You're trying to satisfy folks. Listen, it's your life. You get one life to live. As long as you're not hurting people and being mean and evil, live your life the way you want to live it. All right, cool. Leo, too much work and no play will not only result in fatigue and frustration, but also in loneliness. You got to play sometime. Take time to catch up on gossip and make plans to do a little adventure travel. New romantic partners may attend a function that puts you in the limelight. All right, listen, get out. Have some fun. Stop working so much. You got to play a little. Remember what they said in The Shining? All work and no play makes Jane a dull girl. Yeah, all work and no play. You got to play sometimes. Listen who talking. I suck at playing. I get it. Because I don't play very often. I play a little bit, but I don't play much. I need to play more though. But I feel like this year I'll be playing more. I feel like 2022 I'll be playing more, and I think one of the reasons is because I have cleaned my plate to free me up to play more. So I'm looking forward to playing more. I played a lot this year, despite all the craziness that went on in my life. I really had a great year. I can't complain. I just miss my mom, but I know she's watching down over us. Me, Dominique, Carter, Franklin, Marion, Trey, Jazz, Jalen. I know she's watching over us. My Uncle David, my Uncle Blunt, my Aunt Dot, Lori. I know she's watching over us. Because that's what she did. Uncle Tommy, this is what she watched over all of us. Her friend Norma, this is what she did all the time. So I know she's watching over us right now, and I know she's going to help guide us. Virgo, children may cause limitations. This would not be the best day to push your ideas or concerns. Your communication skills will bring you popularity and increase self-esteem. Anytime you can increase your self-esteem and feel stronger, do that. Now, you may have to get out and go to a Toastmasters or something, what I'm planning on doing this year, to help me slow down and pronounce my words better. I'm just saying, because I know sometimes I don't pronounce them right. I'm only human, of flesh and blood I'm made. I have a friend, her name is Leslie Clark Headley, and she is a great orator. Like, she speaks so well, but she got training for that. And whenever somebody wants somebody to MC something, they call her because she speaks well. But she was trained to speak like that. And so we grew up in Newark together. So we down the street from each other, but she got trained to be a speaker, and she speaks beautifully. All right, I'm going to a song. I'll be right back after the song to give you more of the horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer Michael Thousand. Stay tuned.
about you day and night, yeah. You're the only one for me. I just wanna get it right, yeah, right, yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah. You're the one I'm thinking of. Come on and take my love. Let's go and we can fly away. We're taking off to the sky. It's you and me tonight. Whoa, baby. You know there was something special. Baby boy, you are my treasure. I know we got it. I know we got it, baby. Got it, baby. Yeah, yeah. I knew that it was something special. Baby boy, you are my treasure. I know we got it. I know we got it, baby. Got it, baby. Yeah, 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 yeah. I know we got it. I know we got it. I know we got it, baby. Got it, baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's amazing how you rock the world. You're the only one for me. Never thought that I would be your girl. Ooh, yeah, yeah. You're the one I'm thinking of. Come on and take my love. Let's go and we can fly away. We're taking off to the sky. It's you and me tonight. Whoa, baby. You know there was something special. Baby boy, you are my treasure. I know we got it. I know we got it, baby. Got it, baby. Yeah, yeah. I knew that it was something special. Baby boy, you are my treasure. I know we got it. I know we got it, baby. Got it, baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I know we got it. I know we got it. I know we got it, baby. Got it, baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Welcome back. It's your girl Audrey Bell Kearney giving you daily horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer Micah Thoughts. I'm going to pick it up with Libra. Call someone you haven't seen in a long time. Education may be the answer. You will be wise to consider attending lectures that will broaden your awareness concerning your professional direction. Listen, if you got to go to a lecture, if you got to go to take a course, you got to go to a webinar, whatever it is, if it's going to help you move in your professional direction, then do that. Sometimes you got to take time to learn more. Someone said to me the other day, you in a class. I was in a class, an online class. You in a class again? I said, learners are earners. He thought that was hilarious. Yeah, learners are earners. The more you know, the better you can get paid, right? Whether it be in your job or your career or your business. If you know more, if you master your industry, the more you know, the more you can get paid. And if you're trying to move up the ladder, Libra, go take the lecture. Spend the time. I'm always in this class learning something new. Why? Because I need it to help me move my business to the next level, right? This year, I'll do $1 million. 2022, I will do $1 million in revenue, net revenue. I got to say that part, net revenue. I would do 1 million in net revenue, which means I got to do more in gross. That's what that means. And I'm going to do it. I know I am. Scorpio, refrain from overspending on entertainment or luxury items. Jealous attitudes may lead you astray. You may be ignored or neglected by your mate lately. Yeah, don't you hate that? Listen here, though, Scorpio. Listen, watch out for Jody and watch out for the cleanup woman, because you know they know you weak right now, and they are watching you, and they're going to pounce. Don't be tempted. Talk to your mate. I know you feel ignored, you feel neglected, and Jody and the cleanup woman is outside the door, but don't be tempted. Talk to him. Don't be so jealous either. That could be one of the problems, because you're so jealous. Jealousy comes from insecurities. That's where jealousy comes from. People who are not insecure, they're not very jealous. They aren't. You know, I'm not saying they're not jealous at all. They're not very jealous. Like, they're like, oh, I saw you look at him. I saw you look at her. If they're super jealous, you can't look at nobody. So don't be so jealous. And the way not to be so jealous is to increase your self-esteem and your self-confidence. When you have self-esteem and self-confidence, a lot of times you're not that jealous. I'm just telling the truth. Sagittarius, have a heart-to-heart talk with family and find out what the problems are. Dead-end projects could plague you. Don't get talked into get-rich-quick schemes. Don't listen, Sag. You're smart. Don't let anybody talk you to that nonsense. There are no such things as get rich quick. There is no such thing as get rich quick. There is not. If it were, I would have found it. So don't fall for the okie doke. If it sounds too good to be true, Sagittarius, 9 times out of 10 it's too good to be true. So don't fall for it. You're not going to get I just had to say the same thing to Aries. You're not going to get rich quick. No, it's not going to happen unless you hit the lottery. And your chance of doing that is 1 to 10 million. Hey, I'm just saying. Capricorn, refrain from arguing with your mate. An older relative, an older loved one may be having problems. Traffic will be busier than you anticipated, so try to get a head start if you have made plans to travel. Yeah, if you're trying to travel today, get a head start. Don't go out there at the last minute and then you got to rush and practically run people off the road, Capricorn. Start now. That way you know you can get there on time. That's what trips me out about people. They want to start at the last minute. You don't do that. You start out early so you can anticipate anything that may happen. That way, if you get caught in traffic, you got time to turn around, go in a new direction, all of that. I always leave early. I don't care if I am somewhere an hour early, as long as I get there on time. Because I hate being late. And you never know what's going to happen, especially if you got to get on 85. You never know what's going to happen. So leave early enough so you can make a U-turn. I'm just trying to help you out. Aquarius. Tempers could boil if someone you work with has not been pulling their weight. Find out all you can. Secret enemies may lead you astray. Your high energy and discipline will enable you to complete any seemingly insurmountable task. So listen, you got some secret enemies, right? And the reason they're secret is because they're disguised as your friends. I'm going to say that again, Aquarius. You got some secret enemies, and the reason they're secret is because they are supposed to be your friends. They are disguised as your friends. And because they are secret enemies, they're going to lead you astray. So find out who your real friends are so you don't go down a rabbit hole. I'm just trying to help you out today, Aquarius. Find out who they are because they're trying to lead you astray. And they are disguised as friends. That's why they're called secret enemies. I'm just trying to help somebody out. Somebody need to hear that message right there. Watch your back, baby. Last but not least, my fellow fish Pisces. You have bent over backward trying to help them, and now it's time to let them stand on their own 2 feet. You can make new friends and experience new things if you do a bit of traveling. Your charm will attract someone special. I hope it's somebody with a big checkbook and a nice piece of plastic with a lot of money that's going to drop a load on Good Morning Gwinnett. Yes, that's the only attraction I need right there. A good partnership that's going to bring in loads of revenue to this show. Yes. I don't know about you, fish. That's the charm I want to put out. I need to attract that someone special. Someone that's got a checkbook to support this show. I know. It sounds crazy, right? I'm just telling, listen, I'm putting it out to the universe. Universe, you know what I want. I don't know about you, fish, but don't be listening. Your charm is going to attract someone special. Make sure you're not in a situation. I know you're bored. You want to do something different. Don't do it. Don't be tempted. I don't care how much that person seems special. If you are in a situation, yeah, don't do it. In the meantime, go travel. Make some new friends. Experience some new things. But don't listen. Don't get into something you can't get out of or something that's going to cause you and your family and friends heartache. Don't do it. I'm just being your voice of reason right now. I know you want to. I know it's 10 things. Don't do it. All right, that's all the horoscopes I got for you today. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer Micah Thyssen. Now let's get on to some news you can use. So Lawrenceville is celebrating 200 years of being incorporated. Yes, 200 years. I love this town, y'all. It's crazy. I wanted to come back to Georgia for so many years. And every time I would talk about coming back to Georgia, my mom would be like, what you want to go back to the country for? Because in her mind, we still lived in the country. Now, if you go to Albany still is a little bit behind. They're trying to pull up, but they're still a little bit behind the times down there. And I wasn't trying to go back to Albany to live. I wanted to come to Metro Atlanta, which I wanted to come to Atlanta. And I wound up living in Lawrenceville, and I love it here. And so we are celebrating 200 years, and I'm sure there's a lot of festivities going on today around Lawrenceville. Probably this weekend, too. I'm sure they're going to be celebrating for the rest of the month, the bicentennial, 200 years of being incorporated. You know, I think for me, when I first moved here, I've seen so much growth over the last 8.5 years that I've been here. I mean, a lot of growth. Like when I first got here, downtown was small. It felt like a small downtown. Now it is sprawling. We have a new art center. We have restaurants. We got a new bank downtown. It is beautiful, though. You know, and I love it here. And I was downtown. My husband and I was downtown, not last weekend before last, just eating pizza. Like at the social downtown Lawrenceville, eating pizza, listening to music, people watching. It was nice. I think for me, though, the one thing I would love to get more into is knowing the community. Like, I still feel like I don't know. I still don't feel like it's like, even though we are still even though it's still like a small downtown, it's a lot of people that live in Lawrenceville. It's like over 30,000 people here. When I got here, it was 29,000. Now we're over 30,000. And I still feel like I don't know anybody. I've met some amazing people since I've been here, but I want to meet more. I want to feel like I felt when I was a little girl in Albany. When I was in Albany as a little girl, everybody on the block where my grandmother lived, everybody on the block where I live, we all knew each other. And that's what I want. But I find that a little bit hard because I guess it's hard to trust people these days. So you know, it's a little hard to trust people. Anyway, there was one black school in Lawrenceville during that time. It was Hooper Renwick, and that's where all the black folk went to school. You know, African Americans. That was their school. And so, you know, I'm glad to be here. I don't think me being here is a mistake at all. I feel like I'm here for a purpose. I just haven't figured it out yet. Maybe it's for me to keep talking and doing Good Morning Gwinnett. Maybe that's it. I know 200 years, you know, and if we take care of the earth, it could be 200 more. I'm glad to be here. So happy bicentennial, Lawrenceville. I'm glad to be a part of your great city. I am. All right, I'm going to a song. I'll be right back after the song to give you more of the rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Welcome back. It's your girl Audrey Bell Kearney giving you a daily rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. There's a whole history lesson here about Gwinnett County on Gwinnett Daily Post. So to read about Lawrenceville, on Gwinnett Daily Post. So to read more about the Hooper Renwick School, the history of Gwinnett, history of Lawrenceville, how it got its name, and all that good stuff, you can go to Gwinnett Daily Post and listen to the story there because it is there. All right, so there is a fight about the adding more commissioners to the Gwinnett County commissioners, and surprisingly, there are some Democrats in the legislative party that say, you know what, we need more, at least 2. There are some people who feel like Gwinnett is growing so fast that we need more commissioners to make sure that everybody's served properly. The commissioners, most of them are saying we don't agree, but right now, some of the 19 Democrats in the delegation do support a smaller expansion due to the anticipated growth in Gwinnett County over the next decade. I've told you since I've been here, it has grown. Like just Lawrenceville alone has added over 1,000 new residents. And me and my family and I were some of them, but more have come since then. My brother and his family came, so I know that added another 3 or 4 people. But they're saying, we may need this in order to, because we're growing so fast. So, Sam Park said he'd heard, people have been talking to him and he don't want to reveal any names right now, but there are definitely some members of the Democratic legislation has said, you know what, we need to have some more seats. Even Representative Donna McLeod said the same thing. She said, she pointed out that there may be a need for additional commission districts as Gwinnett populations continue to grow. Right now, we're just under 1 million, according to the 2020 census, and it is projected to add 500,000 residents more by 2040. And that sounds like it's a long way off, but in reality, it's really only 18 years, which sounds crazy, right? In 18 years, it'll be 2040. You know what I mean? So right now, that's what they're doing. Clint Dixon is not focused on that right now. He's focused on really the education Bill 6B. I think it's 6BX that he put out, or EX, or whatever it is, that he put out about making the school board non-partisan in the election. So we're going to see how that all play out. If we add 2 more seats to the commission, or if we add 5. Some people are in favor of adding 2 more to make, because we're growing. Some are saying we're not. Now, I can tell you that some Democrats and Republicans are finally in agreement with something. They have said 2 seats sounds good, but the commissioners themselves oppose it. They said it, they confirmed, the chairman confirmed on Monday they opposed that. So we're going to see how that all plays out. That's a little touchy situation. If you're preparing for the growth, you may need to, but right now to add 5, it seems like way too many. Way too many. And so I just don't see how that's gonna, I don't see how that's gonna take place. Moving on to the other news surrounding Clint Dixon, the second Senate public hearing on nonpartisan school board elections take place this Thursday in Lawrenceville. Yep. Gwinnett County residents who want to weigh in on the proposals to make school board elections in Georgia become nonpartisan elections, but couldn't make it to Atlanta last week, will have an opportunity to offer input without having to stray too far from their home this week. The State Senate Study Committee that is looking into nonpartisan school board elections will hold its second public hearing from 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. on Thursday at Gwinnett Technical College, which is located at 5150 Sugarloaf Parkway in Lawrenceville. The committee's chairman, who happens to be State Representative Clint Dixon, said the meeting will take place in the main auditorium at Gwinnett Tech 700 building. So if you want to weigh in and talk about whether or not you feel like we should have a nonpartisan school board election, this is your opportunity. This is the opportunity for you to weigh in and say whether or not you want this, whether or not you think it's needed. This is your opportunity. That's going to be this Thursday at 11:30 from 11:30 to 1 at Gwinnett Technical College, which is located at 5150 Sugarloaf Parkway. The committee's chair, Clint Dixon, said it's going to be in the main auditorium in Building 700. The hearing brings the question of whether school board members should be elected in nonpartisan elections back to where it began this fall. So he put that out this fall. He tabled the information about the commissioners, but he's moving forward with the education. And what was crazy is it was originally aimed just for Gwinnett County, then it became a whole state issue. So if you want to weigh in, this is your opportunity this Thursday at 11:30, Gwinnett Technical College, Building 700. Beaufort School Board names its choice for the next superintendent. Yes. The deputy superintendent for Beaufort School System is the Board of Education's choice for the district top job. Yep. The board named Melanie Reed as a sole finalist for the position at the meeting this week. State law requires a 14-day waiting period before the board can make the hire official. Reed brings to the position 30 years of experience working in education, according to a news release. She became deputy superintendent earlier this year. She was previously assistant superintendent and held leadership positions at the board at Buford Elementary and Buford Middle School. So now she will be the superintendent for the entire Buford school system. And in 14 days, they will make it official. So kudos to you, lady. I guess you did some great work. Yep, that's what happens when you do great work. People see you and they recognize you. They say, hey, you know what? They did great work. I like what they're doing. So they recognize you. All right, so now, let me tell y'all something. I don't know how y'all feel about roundabouts. I don't like roundabouts. I really don't. I guess they're better than stop sign because they make you slow up, but I really don't. I feel like people don't know when to go on a roundabout. Anyway, Snellville awards a contract to build roundabout at Wisteria Drive and Clower Street. So there's another roundabout. I go around those things. You have to be very careful because if you don't know how to go first, you could crash right into somebody. But they build them all the time. Anyway, the Snellville City Council recently approved a $1.6 million contract with Shiv for a roundabout located at the corner of Clower Street at Wisteria. Right in, right out access at North Road and Oak Road, as well as curb and sidewalk improvements on all roads. So Shiv was the lowest bid of 6 companies that bid for the work, which the city says is part of the necessary public roadway improvement throughout the town center area. So that was paid for by SPLOST. So now you're going to get a new roundabout. You're going to get a new roundabout at Oak and North and Clower and Oak and North and Clower and Wisteria. You're going to get a new roundabout. I know. I don't like them. I think I don't know. They build them all the time. So I guess they've done studies to show that it worked. Snellville's town center would create a livable, walkable downtown with commercial, recreational, and residential space. Plans include a new Gwinnett County Public Library, specialty market event building, upscale apartments, and common areas with walking access to retail, dining, and the greenway system. I bet it's going to be beautiful. That's what I'm saying. Listen, Lawrenceville, Gwinnett County, Snellville is growing. And soon we'll be moving into parts of Loganville. Because that's where we're going. Like honestly, I feel like we're running out of space in Lawrenceville. I don't know how much space they got in Snellville. Now, I do know this, that even over on Scenic Highway on 124, when you cross over 78, there was some land on the right-hand side, and it was one house sitting on all this land. Now I see that they're building houses over there. They're about to start. Well, I don't know if it's houses, but they're about to start building something. My guess is that it's houses, that it's a subdivision. So we're growing. We are growing, and that's not going to change, y'all. I know people don't want it, but I really don't think it's going to change, So you just might as well get used to the growth. And, so now the country, I don't even know what the country is anymore. Like, I remember when I first moved here, I went to a business opportunity meeting in Bethlehem. I had never been to Bethlehem. It was beautiful. It was country. I was at a meeting with someone that's like, oh my God, they have started putting all these buildings in Bethlehem. So Bethlehem, from where I am, is probably 15, maybe 30 minutes from me, but it looked country when I drove out there. Now they're building because they're running out of space here in Gwinnett County. I could tell you right now, if they had an airport out that way, it would probably be more people. But people they don't want to drive 2 hours to get to the airport, and that's what they would have to do. Because driving from Bethlehem to Atlanta is almost 2 hours. It's probably like an hour and a half to get there. Yeah, so. Yep. So Gwinnett and Waste Pro USA have expanded their drop-off glass recycling program to a second location at Pinckneyville Park, located at 4758 South Old Peachtree Road and Peachtree Corners. This location will allow residents to recycle clean, empty glass containers at another location, at another Gwinnett location during this pilot program. The first site in the parking lot of One Stop Norcross at 5030 Georgia Bell Court in Norcross opened in October and has diverted 4.2 tons of glass from landfills. That's amazing. Listen, we got to keep our landfills clean. So if you can go make the drop, you don't have to just go dump it somewhere. You got these places where you can go drop it off. Consumers can drop off clear and colored glass bottles and jars at Pinckneyville Park in the clearly marked container next to the baseball complex 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So 24/7, you can recycle. You can recycle your glass, clear and colored glass, clean 24/7. You can do that. Glass drop-off at both locations will be hauled to Strategic Materials, a large glass recycler in the Atlanta area. So if you got questions about this, you can go to Gwinnett, C as in Charlie, B as in boy.org. Gwinnett, C as in Charlie, B as in boy.org, and /glass recycling. /glass recycling. So if you got questions, you can check them out. All right. I'm going to my last song, and then I'm going to come back and give you my word of inspiration for the day. And then I got the rollout, baby. I got the rollout. So stay tuned.
Take it away, feeling too good to me. Chilling all day, all in your space is where I wanna be. Here in this room, what did you do? I just can't get enough. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been hanging by myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you. Yeah, you always make me feel like home. Yeah, you never leave my thoughts alone. Yeah, you're the reason I'm going out my mind. I just can't stop thinking about you. All that I crave when you're away, nights are sleepless. Do we need space? Yeah, maybe a break. Boy, you're my weakness. Give and we take, the love that we make, it's my favorite drug. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been hanging by myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you. Yeah, you always make me feel like home. Yeah, you never leave my thoughts alone. Yeah, you're the reason I'm going out my mind. I just can't stop thinking about you. You got me feeling some type of way. You make me wanna stay in all day. You're the reason I can't get out my head. I just can't stop thinking about you. 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 I just can't stop thinking about you.
Welcome back. So listen, guys, I gotta go, but before I go, I want to give you my word of inspiration for the day. And here it goes. It says, perseverance is failing 19 times and succeeding the 20th. Oh my God, let me say it again. Perseverance is failing 19 times and succeeding the 20th. Julie Andrews said that, and she was right. Sometimes we want to give up so fast, and before we give up, we're just so close to winning. There's a book called Acres of Diamonds. It tells the story of a man who was digging for diamonds forever. If he just had waited and moved over just another inch, he would have hit it. But he didn't. He gave up. He walked away, and then someone came along and mined his land and got all the diamonds. Acres of diamonds. Listen, don't give up. I know it's hard. I know you feel like, oh my God, I'm doing this for no good reason. Nothing is happening. Listen, we call that the compound effect. Even though you don't see things happening, it's happening. Because every time you make a positive move in the right direction, even if you have to take 2 steps back, as long as you keep moving forward, it's happening. And then pretty soon you're going to pick up momentum. And you're like, oh my God, how did this happen? It happened because you kept going. You didn't quit. And when you get to that 20th step, you're going to forget all the pain you felt as you were trying to get there. Because at the 20th step, it's going to blow up. So I need you to keep moving. I need you to stay focused, stay on point, stay on the path. It's going to happen. Don't give up. Do not give up. I won't give up. I will not give up until I hit the goals that I've set for myself. And I challenge you to do the same. I don't care how hard it is. If it's something you truly believe in, like I believe in this show, keep doing it. Over 600 episodes, yeah, I keep doing it because I believe in this show. And I will keep doing it until I can't. All right, that's all I got for you today. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent the last 46 minutes with me. And I love and appreciate you for that. Be sure to follow me on Facebook at Good Morning Gwinnett. Follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Gwinnett. And follow me on the Twitter at GM Gwinnett. Also, if you want to support the show, go to goodmorninggwinnett.com. You can do that by going there and clicking on the banner that says support. You will be able to support the show. Tonight, 7 p.m., you want to know more about investing and what's the difference between an IRA and a Roth IRA. Join me and Carolyn Shoemate as we talk money and investing tonight, 7 p.m. live, streamed on LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, Roku. You can watch us there and Twitter. Be sure to follow me on the Twitter for Good Morning Gwinnett at GM Gwinnett, the number 1, GM Gwinnett, the number 1. Be sure to follow me there. And if you want to follow all the podcasts I do, they're on Noise Media Network on Twitter. Thank you again for listening. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. God willing. Stay safe out there, my friends. Stay safe. I love you and appreciate you. And until next time, make it a great day. Bye, y'all.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you like this episode, subscribe now and share with your friends. To learn more about Noise Media Network, visit noisemedia.us.